The Joe Rogan Experience.
Let me get this out. I want to talk about that Netflix show, Don't Fuck with Cats. I keep forgetting. Don't fuck with cats. This is why that's rule number one that they told me when I moved from Cuba. I threw a rock at a cat one day, and a black guy goes, "Yo, don't fuck with them motherfuckers." Some dude on the internet decided to fuck with cats. And have you watched the series?
No.
It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind.
It's a Netflix show?
Netflix 10-episode documentary. You're going to
It's
call
called
me and
Don't
go,
Fuck
Joe
with
Diaz,
Cats?
what did you get me involved in, Joe Diaz?
It's called Don't Fuck with Cats?
Don't fuck with cats.
I think it's only 3 episodes. I watched 2 of them last night, actually.
Is it
before
good?
bed. Yeah, it's like, remember the old school internet shit from the early 2000s where there was weird shit online?
Yeah.
People were discovering who the fuck was doing some of that, and they fell down some fucking weird holes.
Oh, really?
This is crazy shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Disturbing as fuck. Is it 3 episodes? Because I watched
I think
2.5.
I believe so, yeah.
I watched 3 of them.
Yeah, I think
I thought it was
3.
more than
It's
that.
called Don't Fuck with Cats?
Don't fuck with cats.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Don't fuck with cats. Because this is how the party starts.
Oh, my God.
Tremendous. And you know who else was on TV last week? The reason why I called you, but I didn't want to tell you until afterward. I wanted to talk to you about on the show. Our boy made a comeback. He ain't going to lie. He got another week and a half left to live.
Who?
Michael Bowden made a comeback. Because when the Epstein family...
Michael Baden.
Baden.
Yeah.
The Epstein family hired him to do a private... Did you watch it on 60 Minutes?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's my boy.
Yeah.
My boy.
I used to love
Finally.
that show.
You and me both.
Oh, my God. That
Because I
autopsy
still
show.
remember having conversations with you about saying, you can't commit a crime with that guy around.
Oh, he's too good.
Because once he gets on it, the most memorable thing he ever busted was, you ready for this, G? They found a torso in New Jersey that belonged to a woman. The guy did a great job. He cut her waist, he cut her arms, her head, and he threw her whole body into the ocean. The sharks got everything except the torso. Torso just washed up in Seaside Heights or some Jersey Shore town. You remember this episode?
I'm kind of remembering
And
it.
then she fucking had fake tits. So he took
right.
the serial numbers from the tits, found out who she was. But no, it gets better. He went deep into the murky waters. He also went into her stomach. And the food that she had eaten hadn't been processed, so there was a certain clam. It was a certain type of clam that couldn't be found. It wasn't there. And it could have either been Boston or New Jersey. I'm not putting the blame on nobody.
Right. I remember this now.
So he found out her whereabouts, and he called like every restaurant in that area to see who would have that specific type of clam. And he fucking caught the killer because he paid for it with his credit card.
Whoa.
So he went and found out the specific clam and what restaurant in that area sold it. And that's what she had in her stomach. They weren't cherry stones or the other ones. They were the other ones.
There was the most horrific story from that one episode where they had this guy, I believe he was a doctor, and he was infatuated with this woman who was his patient. And when she died, I think he had married her at one time or something like that. He had some kind of relationship with her. He dug up her body and kept it in his house. And it put a tube where her vagina is so he could still have sex with her. And he was buying cases and cases of perfume. And I think that's what tipped people off. This guy was buying cases of perfume because she was rotting in his bed. So he would cover her with perfume.
And this is
To
what
try to
was the
kill the
name of
smell.
that show he had?
Autopsy.
Autopsy.
HBO Autopsy. Yeah. It's a fucking great show.
Great show. And it would come on like at 1.
So he studies Jeffrey Epstein, and he finds out that there's breaks in Jeffrey Epstein's neck that he's never seen ever in a hanging, and only seen from strangulation, only seen from murders.
Did you see how they said that he hung himself?
Yeah.
Am I retarded? Am I the only one that's missing this?
They're trying to find...
It's a 4-foot wall.
Yeah.
And he threw himself against the wall and went down with, really?
Right.
The neck had blood, but the fucking thing didn't have blood on it. It's such a horrible fucking thing.
Yeah.
The cops, the overtime, they had been working, the tapes got shut off.
How about the fact that they deleted the first tapes?
Oh, it's
So
just,
he had an original attempt on his life, and then they had a second one. And they can't find the tapes for the second one, and then they accidentally deleted the tapes from the first one. I mean, it's not 1930. It's 2020. If they can get away with that in 2020, I mean, I don't know how far anyone's going to track this down. How far, like how motivated they are. Well, the reason why he got arrested in the first place is because people did talk about it and they did get motivated to do something. Because they're like, how does a guy get arrested for having sex with underage kids and then only get like 13 months? And then during that 13 months, he had basically, he was like, he just had to return at night. Right? He had the ability to travel and go wherever he wanted.
Yeah, he had 16 hours like work release for the day. Could go to his office.
He could do
which he did.
Literally all he had to do was sleep there every night. So it was an inconvenience. An inconvenience for him. And everybody's like, what? And then when you start thinking about the stories and the jet and the island and all the craziness, you're like, this is not a movie? This is real? This is not a movie. There was an island where an intelligence agent would take scientists and heads of state and they would bang chicks.
That intelligence thing is, I'll just say strong rumor, because it's only been mentioned by a few people, and like that ABC report didn't mention it at all. Maybe they left it out.
I don't think they can prove it. See, when someone says something and then that, I mean, is there a recording of that guy saying, remember the guy that said that he was told that that Epstein was intelligence and he was above his pay grade?
Yeah, Acosta.
Yes. What's his name again?
I don't know the
Jim
Alexander Acosta. Jim Acosta,
Alexander
CNN
Acosta,
guy. Yeah.
right.
He got fired though, or he had to resign after they went and looked into this, and he got rearrested.